Netflix, the popular DVD mail delivery company, is having an identity crisis. Its creation called Quickster quickly died. But it's even worse at Blockbuster, where most stores, including the one in San Marcos, have closed.
But companies like Blockbuster aren't the only ones that are suffering. Within this year, Netflix has lost an estimated 810,000 subscribers.
Netflix customers had grown accustomed to paying $9.99 for a combined service of streaming video and DVD renting. But then the company increased its prices by charging $7.99 for each service individually.
I had it and it was fairly cheap when I first got it. That's the reason why I got it. And then they raised their prices and I was like, heck no.
I went with Blockbuster instead. And then later on when I started hearing more about the news, it was like good choice. I didn't get burned over with like a price change without being told.
Others consider paying the extra amount.
I like their service. I thought it was a good deal, so I think I might be willing to.
Many students use alternative options.
YouTube has like a rental thing now, which is kind of cool. It's about as cheap as Redbox, so if you're not willing to go to the Redbox, I'll usually use YouTube too.
I live in the dorms and I don't have a car, so it's easy just to walk to the HEB or to 7-Eleven and just rent a movie for $1 and just have fun with some friends on Saturday night.
Definitely go to the movie theaters.
Maybe a night at the Dollar Movie Theater doesn't sound like a bad idea either. For Bobcat Update, I'm Ashley Flores.
This is a test. That's not another nationwide test of the emergency alert system, but a test to see if you're prepared for a nationwide emergency.
I'm not sure if that's something I've ever thought about. What would I do?
I just don't feel a need to be prepared. I just hasn't even crossed my mind.
So what will it take to finally cross your mind?
Having gone through hurricanes, earthquakes, riots, so forth, when your electricity goes off, you have no ice, you have no water, and it gets very hot.
Maybe those examples were a bit extreme, but San Marcos Emergency Management Coordinator Kenneth Bell says that it's never too early to think about being prepared.
When things happen, people tend to depend on government to fix all those issues. If there's a national crisis, the best thing to do is have a preparedness kit, be able to take care of yourself for about 72 hours.
Items such as water and non-perishable food should be included in your preparedness kit. FEMA's website also recommends a can opener, a first aid kit, batteries, and personal sanitation items. Still, not everyone is convinced.
But what is to say the natural disaster is not going to obliterate that kit either?
Bell says that it's his job to remind you to be prepared.
Any percentage at all, if I get one person out of this to be prepared, that's one person I don't have to worry about or directly deal with and take public safety people out of play for something that might be more productive for those folks at the time of the emergency.
Now, there's no excuse for you to fail any emergency preparedness test. Reporting for Bobcat Update, I'm Ken Zuniga.
Gaddafi's death is getting a lot of coverage today, and Texas State students are reacting to the news.
Hopefully it'll be a more peaceful place in Libya, and hopefully Middle Eastern relations will start to improve a little bit.
I don't know, I just found out about him dying, and I don't know, it's pretty cool. It's overwhelming and everything like that.
It's great for the people of Libya. Put some type of ending on a horrible regime.
Yeah, I mean, it had to happen eventually, and I don't know if we took care of them or if it was the rebellion, but if the rebellion took care of them themselves, that is awesome.
I guess it's good because he was, I guess, not a good person.
Shocking and excited at the same time, because in 1 year we got two of the most controversial people in Osama and Gaddafi.
I think it's great for Libya. They're going to be able to move forward and maybe put in some type of democracy.
Thanks to this week's showers, the burn ban in Hays County has been lifted. San Marcos was lucky enough to get almost an inch of rain on Tuesday. Despite the welcomed rain, city officials continue to urge residents to be cautious. According to the Texas Forest Service website, 4 million acres have burned since November of last year. So far, 194 counties have outdoor burn bans, including Travis and Comal. The burn ban in Hays County will most likely be temporary because dry conditions are expected to return. Talent shows and derby cars. It must be that time of year again. Texas State is celebrating homecoming with several events leading up to the big game on October 29th. A soapbox car build was held earlier today at the LBJ Student Center patio. The derby cars will race down the hill behind Flowers Hall on Friday before the homecoming game. More than 24 events are scheduled this month as part of the celebration. For a complete list of events, visit the Texas State website.